How is everybody doing today? I'm gonna read you guys a letter, guys and gals. It says, "Dear Mr. Blank, I have completed my review of the investigation into your allegations of misconduct with regards to Sergeant Breckenridge, Officer Hainbeckner, and Officer Aguillon." Well, there's one officer missing there. I don't know why. "I want to emphasize that we make every attempt to determine the facts of every complaint in the most objective manner possible. The facts, as determined by our investigation, fail to prove that the officers were in violation of any law or department policy. I assure you that this event was carefully reviewed." This letter is from the Chief of Police, Randy G. Adams. This is the first part. I'm going to read you the second part in a minute. But just remember what this letter stated, okay? I'm going to play this audio recording of what actually happened, okay? So, here we go.
Oh, you're doing today, sir.
Good, how you doing? Sergeant Breckenridge, hi. How can I help you?
Oh, yes.
I understand you got a ticket in the red, so you're worried about police units that are parked in the red?
No, I'm not saying I ever got a ticket. Let me show you. All I'm asking is this. Okay. That right here is marked clearly in the red. The emergency lights are not on, so therefore, most likely, not 100%, it's not an emergency. Vehicle number 48. However, there's another vehicle right here.
That's my car in front of
It is. Exactly. Well, that one was parked where it should be parked.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So how is it that that vehicle can be parked in red if it were anybody else that's not an officer?
Because police vehicles are exempt from red zone when it's doing a call for service, and we're on a call for service.
So there, you guys are exempt.
Yes.
What penal code is that, if you don't mind me asking?
What?
Is there a penal code for that or a municipal code for that?
Yeah, go. I'm not doing your research for you. So if you want to do your research, go do your research, okay?
Oh, okay. So that's basically it.
Yeah, you're allowed to do your own research.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I would just like, you said that they're exempt, but what?
I don't have to explain what the penal code. You want to know a section, you got, there's computers and stuff, you can go research.
Okay.
Anything else?
Well, I guess, I have another question then.
And is this recording?
Yes, I am recording right now.
That's against the law. So
How is this against the law?
you can't record without telling me.
Okay, well, you could...
Hey, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest?
Yes. He's taping me without informing me that he's taping me. That's against the law.
Okay, well then if you want to arrest me then, we can't do anything about it, sir.
You should know your laws before you come in.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the officer never broke any laws. That's what Chief of Police said. I'm not going to go into detail after what happened and what other evidence I have that it was, in my opinion, a clear, blatant violation of law on many different levels of what paperwork I got, but whatever. So I'm going to play this other recording here, and I want people of the Glendale community to just remember that these people are in charge, or they're in a position where they can take away your liberties. I mean, they can take you to jail. They can do, they can pretty much do a lot of things that most average person cannot. Okay, and it comes with the position of being an officer, of course. So.
I went on the internet and I found a website where an individual has been going around taking a look and taking pictures of the Glendale Police Department. This is Tactical Guide 2. This is a Glendale police officer. My son, you must be locked up. No more stupid videos. I don't know why he said to be locked up. This is also Tactical Guide 2. Cops are supreme human beings. That's an interesting comment. This is regarding Starbucks on Western and Glen Oaks. Why did you 1488 is a police ID number that is issued to every police officer. GLW is the individual's initials. I would like the Glendale Police Department and the City Attorney's Office to take a look at 14088 GLW. I know who it is, but I'm not willing to divulge the name at this time. But I'm sure the city manager and city attorney and the Glendale Police Department can take a look and find out who it is, because this was posted on the website 1 month ago. And I think after what was presented here earlier this evening and what is going to be presented later on this afternoon, I think there is a problem, and I think we should take a look at that. This type of comment regarding the Armenian community, especially at Glen Oaks and Western, where these people play games, enjoy themselves, there's no reason for them to make that kind of a comment. That concludes my presentation, and I hope to God that somebody takes a look at this. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, the allegation is that it was a Glendale police officer, and the word that this gentleman did not want to use, that the alleged officer used, was Armenian parasite. Okay. Now remember, this officer, if indeed it is an officer, is in a position, okay, that could put you in a bad situation if he didn't like you for being Armenian, if true. Now let me read you the second part of the letter I got from the Chief of Police, from Randy G. Adams. It says, I would also like to express my thanks to you for taking time to bring your concerns to my attention. It is imperative that citizens continue to share their observations, feelings, and perceptions of police performance so that we may improve where improvement is needed. By seriously examining the community's concerns, remember that, community's concerns, we not only retain their confidence and support, but we also become more effective as a law enforcement agency. Now, remember, this is the same chief of police that did an investigation on where I got arrested, obviously, for recording in a public place, which is not illegal. They charged me with a felony. I got the case dropped. Well, the DA dropped it. It was a DA reject. That's why I'm suing them. Okay? Now, supposedly there's investigation about this GLW officer that made these racist comments on YouTube. Now, I believe it's true because all of a sudden these comments disappeared around the time that these allegations were made. I mean, within that same week, if not days. I believe that I believe it was days. It could have been an hour, 2 hours after this was made. I don't know. But I realized that they were gone. Okay? So, it doesn't matter if you're Armenian, white, black, or Hispanic. If you live in Glendale, don't you want to know what's going on with your community? Because one day it might be you that is getting stopped by a certain officer that maybe just doesn't like your race. So, I want to know if the chief of police is, number one, investigating this, if the DA, district attorney, is going to pick up the case, okay? If there is any, if there's something there. I'm not an attorney. I just deliver pizzas. What do I know, of course? So, let's just find out, I would like to know how far along this investigation is going, or how far it is, and hopefully they find something, if true. But then again, if they didn't find anything on officers where I had them recorded, who's to say, But just my opinion. That's all I can say. Thanks a lot, and stay informed, people. Know your rights.